Hey everyone, happy Sunday. This week has been a bit busy. We've had a lot going on regarding the move. So I'm exhausted, but I have coffee. So last weekend, you want some coffee? You can't have coffee. Last weekend, we got in touch with our realtor. We had him kind of come check out the house. Talked about a couple things we knew that we needed to fix up, asked him if he saw anything else that we needed to do. He said that basically the things that we want to fix we were right on, except for he thinks that it's not even worth refinishing our floor because we have like a temporary finish on it. And he said that it looks good enough that it wouldn't be worth the cost to actually get somebody out here to sand it and refinish it. For like what we'd get out of it. He said it's just not worth it. So we don't have to do that. So that's a plus. Other than that, it was just, a few little fixes that we've got to do. He also got us in touch with some ladies in Pennsylvania, some realtors up there, to kind of start that communication. I don't know how I feel about them yet. But if anybody's in Northern Kentucky and you need a realtor, Rob Kortz with RE/MAX is amazing. I absolutely love him. I wish we could take him with us. So I'm sad that we can't. He can't help us find our next house because he was amazing helping us find this one. And we had a bad experience with someone before we met him. And so I was super stressed. And then the moment that we met him and starting to work with him, it was just weight lifted off my shoulders. And when we started to talk about selling this house, I was like, oh, we're fine. We're in good hands. But now that we're looking in Pennsylvania again, I'm starting to stress again because we don't have Rob. And I'm having to work with these new people. And so far, I haven't heard back. The lady I emailed hasn't replied to me. I'm hoping she's just busy. I'm going to be positive. She's probably just busy. And maybe I'll hear something tomorrow. Fingers crossed. She did reply to Michael a few days ago, but she didn't bother replying to me, so we'll see. So this week we've continued packing. I'm really ADD. Well, I have ADD in general, but I've noticed with packing I'm also really ADD. I will start packing in a room, and I'll get to a point where I'm really good at Tetrising the boxes. And when I get to a box that I'm I don't know how to put this in here, or I don't have enough stuff to fill it, and I don't know what can go in this gap, I'll just leave it. Because I'm I'm going to find something later. And if I close it up, I'll find the thing after I've closed it up, and then I'll get irritated. So I will leave an almost fully packed box and then go to another room. And then I'll start packing up in there until I get to the same stopping point where I'm I have a little bit of space in this box and something could fit here, but I don't know what. So I have a couple of those boxes in every room in the house. But for the most part, I had multiple boxes in different rooms. And we decided to use the basement as the box area. The goal this week was to get final kind of cleanup on the basement. Start breaking down the cube organizers that we had down there as the TV stand and storage, and then start putting boxes in that corner. So Friday night I broke down the organizers, and then yesterday we spent the day bringing all the boxes from the rest of the house into that area, and then we started going through some of the storage stuff camping gear that also needed to be boxed away. So here's a little bit of that. So today we're basically continuing with more packing and breaking things down. I think Michael's attempting to start to tackle his office today, which will be funny because I'm going to try not to look, because when Michael packs boxes, it's kind of interesting. I'll just say it's interesting. He's not as organized as I am, and it bugs me if I watch him pack it, so I cannot watch him pack a box. But it's his office, so he can pack it however he wants. I'm just not going to look. And then I'm going to be kind of tackling a couple random rooms. I'll probably be my little ADD self bouncing around, depending on how I'm feeling. I have 3 rooms in mind right now that I want to work in today. So yeah, that's how this week has been. I mean, you can kind of tell by our bookshelf that things are emptying out. I feel like we should be experts at this point. We both have moved around so much. So I hate this part. I have been trying to practice my ukulele more because I haven't really touched it much since we started the moving process and packing. And I noticed my nails were really long on this hand, like a few weeks ago, and then I felt guilty because in order for my nails to be that long, it means I hadn't touched my ukulele in quite a while. So I cut them down and started playing. So I have like little calluses built back up again, but my fingers were soft. So I was like, man, that means it's been too long. So I've started playing it again. I try to at least play like twice a week to get myself back into it, but there's just a lot going on. I still have a couple songs I really want to learn that like I've started to learn that I just haven't fully got there. So I've played a little bit this week. Hoping to play a little bit more next week. Maybe eventually I'll feel confident enough to put a video up of me playing. But I have to like fully learn a song that I like first, especially if I'm gonna sing with it. And right now I don't think I can do that. I think it's like one or the other. Like I can't concentrate on both parts at once. Like I have to know the song like well enough to like play through it completely without having to think too much about it. And if I can do that, then I can sing over it. But like if I'm trying to sing and then my brain's like, wait, what's the next chord? That I can't do both. I can't do both. I'm a really bad multitasker. We'll see. Maybe you'll get one of those videos. I got a request from someone to see more of the Cat VR. So I'm gonna see if maybe either I can get some footage of Michael playing, or maybe I'll even get in and play. So that's something I kind of want to do before we pack it up, because I don't know how much longer it's going to be functioning. Because at some point we have to take it all down again and get ready for it to move. And it takes up so much space in the office that it's probably going to go sooner rather than later. I'll either get Michael to play, or maybe you'll get to see me play, which will not be graceful, because I've only been in it like once, and it does have a learning curve. You basically have to like learn to walk again because you walk differently to be able to slide properly. So I don't know. Michael makes it look so easy, and it's not. It's just really not. And he even thinks he's not great at it, but like he's pretty fluid with his movements. Like I'm not. Like I start to slide and I'm just like, oh god. So yeah. This week. Okay, so speaking of sliding around and freaking out, I have a pair of Heelys that I bought, I don't know, a couple years ago, because when I was little, I always wanted Heelys, and I never got them, and so I was like, oh, I'm an adult, and hey, look, Heelys, like, I can buy me some. So I bought me a pair, and I think I tried them, like, right away when I got them last time, and was like, no, I don't know how to do this, like, I'm gonna have to look into it, like, I don't know, I'm not balanced enough. But last night I was going through my closet and packing up like shoes and stuff, and I've got down to like the last few, and I saw my Heelys. And a good chunk of like the second bedroom's empty, and then there's like the hallway that's like clear. So I decided to try them on and see if I could figure it out in the hallway. And I basically like held onto the walls and like was trying to like scoop myself or whatever, and then I kept freaking out because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall. And then I like grabbed the wall really quick and put my feet back down, and I just start giggling. And Michael was in his office just like, what are you doing? Why do you sound like you're about to fall on your face? And I was like, cause I might, but I'm fine, it's fine, nothing's happening. So I basically went up and down the hallway a few times, holding onto the wall, trying to like roll on the heels. It was just comical. And I can't do it. I have no balance, guys. Like none. I'm not coordinated. I am so clumsy. And every time I like started to do it, because I was kind of doing it, or like getting used to it of where to like hold my feet to make myself glide. But then I would freak out and like have to like grab something because I'd be scared I was gonna fall. So like I don't think there's any chance of me ever just being able to do it. I just don't think so. I'm not that coordinated. So that was my my funny story from yesterday. It's funny how you find things when you pack that you're like, oh yeah, I forgot I had this. Probably means you don't really need it, right? Okay, well, Smokey is wanting attention, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you liked the video, just give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. If you like following along with me on our journey, I'll keep you guys updated with everything that's going on with the move. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.